Hey, Galactic Stars, it's Cassidy, they, them, and today, this is about the third time I've tried to record this. The first time felt very fluid, but I was definitely all over the place. The second time, I didn't feel quite right recording it, and now I'm in my kind of neutral space, and where I'm at right now, I'm really trying to lean into this energy because these last few weeks have been very difficult for me emotionally, mentally, physically, and trying to remind myself to take time for myself, rest when I can, work when I can. I mean, I still got to do my job, day to day, 9 to 5 job, but in the moments where I feel like I should be doing something, rest is also just as important as doing something. Rest is resistance. It is just as important as working. I can't work if I'm not rested and taking care of myself. It is an act of resistance. It is resilience. It is the things we need to continue to move forward one day at a time. And for me, as someone who is very introverted, but also in my moments of, I guess I would say, extrovertedness, or kind of where I get very passionate and I can feel my energy coming up, that comes through my moments of allowing myself to just be. So I hope with this video, whether you're watching it because you happen to come upon it, or you're watching it because you're interested to see what I share, I appreciate you being here in this space with me. But I just want to be authentic and share and sit in this space with y'all, because I'm really feeling it, and I truly do want to show up as my authentic self. I have to remind myself on a daily basis, comparison is the thief of joy. One of my favorite writers, Natija, has said that many times in her readings, and it holds true in real everyday life. Comparison is a thief of joy, and as much as I wish I was one of those super happy, excited, all up in it all the time, energy, that's me like 40% of the time. So I'm going to lean into that energy, but also make more space for all of my energy. So I know I naturally am a slow talker and take my time, but that's also something I've been learning with everything that's happening, is to kind of pause, digest, listen, to understand, leading with curiosity, and just being more present. So that's where this video is starting off with. I know I'm rambling, but I just want to kind of set that stage because I really want to get this out, but I want to do it in a way that I'm not forcing myself to like get to like 100, where if I'm at 40, but 40 feels okay and I know I can share and speak on my journey, I want to do that. So this is my long-winded intro, and if you made it past this, or if you made it through this, you're a star, babes, and I appreciate you. So I will hop right on into the next topic. All right, so my original intent with recording my original first video was just to share how I was feeling in that moment, what I was doing, and kind of sharing my journey, kind of rediscovery, which is kind of the path I'm on right now. So that's what I'm going to do now, but do it how I'm feeling now, today, in this moment. And what sparked this intention is I started a leadership development program, and one of my goals, which I would say is the main goal I'm working on, is finding my voice. And what does that look like? What does that mean for me? And in this leadership development program, we're at a point where we're talking about mindfulness and compassion and self-compassion. What does that mean? What does that look like? And as I'm, digesting this information and kind of trying to sit still and really figure out where I'm at, is kind of looking back on where I've been, because that'll help me process things and move forward. And I basically wrote a blog post on the Galactic Hub. It is a new Stardust story, Finding My Voice, and there is a snippet from the blog post that I'd like to share with you all, and I will just read it from my lovely screen over here. February 2025, short journal thought. The past few weeks have been heavy. Low energy, low motivation, just a sense of stagnation. With everything happening, moving forward has felt daunting. So I've been sitting still, reflecting on my journey, my why, and searching for what truly brings me joy. When I'm identifying what doesn't serve me, I'm asking myself, why is this not serving me? What about this experience or situation is not aligned with my goal of pursuing joy and purpose? What steps can I take to move towards joy? How do I remind myself on the rough days, the okay days, and the good days that my story matters, that I matter? And one of my favorite quotes reminds me to find where you're going, you have to get lost. And honestly, I've gotten lost. And on this journey of rediscovery and looking back on my journey, one thing that has stuck out for me that I have been really thinking on is my hair journey. And my hair journey has been a long one, and one I'm very happy that I landed on. I wouldn't say landed on, that I've been on. For many years, I had been relaxing my hair since, I would say, about middle school. I think that's probably the appropriate. Ooh, my hair's tickling. It's probably about the appropriate age, 13 or whatnot, to like be relaxing your hair. That was what my mom had taught me. That's what I'd done since I could remember being in middle school. It was just easier to maintain, and it was seen as quote unquote nice hair and professional and beautiful hair in society. And that was something my younger versions of myself internalized. I thought that if I looked like them, if my hair was straightened and long, I would belong. But that became exhausting, as well as maintaining relaxed hair. So thinking back, oh my goodness, it's 2025. Oh boy, and I'm 26. So like late 2000s, I would say, closer to 2010. So for a good chunk of my life, relaxing my hair. And in December 2020, I decided to move out from the South to Washington. And I was lucky enough to find two stylists to relax my hair still, but it just wasn't what cutting it. Having to maintain my relaxed hair and flat iron it, seeing that in the middle my hair was starting to thin out. It wasn't adding up in a way for me to keep this standard up of keeping my hair straight, especially if I wasn't doing it for myself, because my hair was growing, but I knew it wasn't going to grow healthily with putting chemicals on my scalp. So in December of 2022, I decided to just do the big chop. I chopped all of my hair off. I was like, let's just do it. I'm not going to do the in sections, which I totally respect folks who do that. I was just like, chop it off. We'll see what's under there. And I'm so happy I did, because chopping off my hair, it was more than just like releasing my scalp from the chemicals I've been placing on there for years. It was also about a reclamation. It was releasing past expectations. It was releasing myself from the expectation of assimilation. And it truly allowed a version of myself to come out that I had never allowed before or experienced, because going from shoulder length hair to being bald, that that is an adjustment, but also realizing after you shave it all off, you're beginning a new journey. Like you're starting fresh, actually, but also I'm starting my natural hair journey because I think when I was younger, before my mom started flat ironing, started relaxing my hair was natural. It was, I think I might have a photo. If I can find a photo, I'll share it with you all. Of just my natural hair, maybe with like clackaballs, if y'all remember that. I miss clackaball. I might, we'll see. I know clackaballs is like a cute, youthful black girl thing, but it's so cute. But if I can find a photo, I'll share it. But that's where I had been, being free as a black child and then conforming, assimilating into to society to get by, and then kind of going through this path again. It was just freeing. I mean, it really allowed me to just be like, I can start fresh on a new path.